Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm Midi80, and this is Platinums from the Past, where we dig up our backlog of old games we never finished and finally polish off all those platinum trophies. Today, we are digging up one of the last games in the series ever released on the PS3, and that is Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. This is a fighting action style game that was released in the US on January 28th of 2014. It was developed by Art Inc. and published by Bandai Namco. This game rates anywhere between a 4 out of 10 and a 5 out of 10 on the difficulty scale and is estimated to take about 60 hours to fully complete. This is one of those games that is really meant to be played with a group of 4 friends online as you traverse the Dragon universe and complete some of the most iconic storylines throughout the Dragon Ball Z history. Now that we know a little bit about the game, let's head over to that trophy list and see what needs to be done to snag ourselves another platinum trophy. Looking over here at the trophy list, we can see that we earned the first trophy on May 29th of 2014. We have 8 out of the 49 total trophies, meaning we are missing 41 of these bad boys, both of those numbers including the platinum. With all of that being said, we have a lot to grind out, so let's just hop over and get started. As mentioned before, this game follows the main story of the Dragon Ball Z franchise, as well as some of the more iconic fights from the different movies. The story is broken into a timeline that you can literally just follow down as you complete each mission. These fights are pretty streamlined in the sense that there isn't a lot of filler fights or cutscenes like you would find in a lot of the other DBZ games. There are some alternative routes as you play, giving you different perspectives from each of the different sagas and allowing you to play through some of the bad guys' point of view. The first trophy we're going to talk about that we're missing is for clearing the Frieza saga through the Z Fighters route. After doing this, you're going to earn a futile conclusion. Oh, let's go! Yes! The next trophy here is for playing through the Frieza saga, but this time going through the Frieza soldier route. Again, this just gives you a different perspective and lets you play out a sort of what if scenario type of deal. Completing this route earns you I am #1 in the universe. Oh, let's go! Continuing on with the main story from the anime here, we find ourselves in the Android and Cell saga. Similar to before, we just have to work our way through the main story missions, and we're gonna go ahead and pop Farewell Fighters. Let's go! Yes! The next trophy here is playing through the alternate route during the Cell saga named the Android route. This one shows you kind of like a what if through Cell's point of view. Again, you're just fighting as the bad guys. After clearing these sets of missions, you're gonna go ahead and pop I'm full power now. Let's go! The next arc here is the Buu saga, which has you go through the many stages of fighting Majin Buu, all the way down to Kid Buu. After working your way through the main story missions here in the Buu saga and defeating Kid Buu, you're gonna pop the grand finale. Let's go! Similar to every other arc here, this is going to be like the what if scenarios where you get to fight against the Z Fighters as Majin Buu. After putting belt to butt here and beating all of these missions, you're going to pop Now No One Can Stop Me. Let's go! Just how all the main story arcs from the anime are broken into their own sections for this game, there are a few more here from different movie events that add just a little bit of extra spice to the story and replayability of the game. This first part we are going to talk about is from Another Age arc here, and we get to go through and play all of what Frieza controlled, including the Saiyans and even a little bit of Bardock's story. This mission series is only about 6 missions long and ends with you fighting Frieza as Goku and teaches you how to use an ultimate move. After clearing mission 45 in Another Age and the other 5 missions that go with it, you're gonna earn Frieza Defeated, as well as defeating him with an ultimate move, the Spirit Bomb, earning you the Die trophy. Oh, let's go! Yes! Let's go. Oh, nice. Let's go. Yes. The The next age here is called the Extra Age. This is another one that contains about 6 missions of fights with Cooler, Metacooler, and Broly. After defeating all 6 of these missions, you pop Wrath of the Dragon. The last 2 trophies here are for completing the last arc, the Special Age. This is a series of missions, about 10 or so, that focuses on bunching the characters together, like the Saiyans, Frieza's army, androids, Goku's family, Vegeta's family, and stuff like that, and requires you to beat all the enemies or opponents for each of those missions. Some of these can be a little bit tricky, but are worth it at the end of the day because you get the best rewards from these fights. After clearing all the missions in the Special Age, we popped a Winner Is Me, and because the last mission we needed to complete was in this group as well, for completing all the missions we popped Mission Complete. Let's go! Oh, we got 2 trophies! The next set of trophies we're going to talk about here are all of the online and co-op trophies. There are 10 of these in total, and it is actually required to have a party of at least 7 in order to get some of these trophies, which makes it pretty tough. We were able to call in the help of Segway for a couple of these and make them happen, but also reached out to a group working on the Platinum Trophy as well on PSM Profile. The first one here is just for entering a room in co-op mode. Doing this is going to pop you Hello Dragon World. Oh, nice. Next one here is for fighting as part of a team in co-op mode. Easy enough. Once you do a mission together with someone, you're gonna pop Let's Fight Together as One. What's up, buddy? Let's go. The next one is for playing in the Battle Royale mode. This is one of the ones that we use Segway to help get. We needed to get 10 gold medals, which means we needed to win 10 times in Battle Royale. We made a private room, set the limit to 2 people for just me and him, and we just beat him up for a bit. After 10 of those matches where we get the gold, we popped You're Number 1. Yes. Let's go. Another super easy one here to get, and similar to the last one, we had to enter the Dragon Ball Grab game mode, where the goal is just to grab all 7 Dragon Balls. Like we said, similar to the last, we set a room to a limit with 2, invited Segway, ran around and grabbed all 7 Dragon Balls. After doing that, we popped a Pure Shenron. I did it. Look at that. I won. Yes, let's go, a Pure Shenron. This is the last one we had Segway's help for as far as online trophies go. For this trophy, we needed to get 100 wins online. We again queued up a room, max capacity 2, similar as before, and just kept fighting. This one was a bit of a grind because again, 100 fights does take a while to get, but after the last fight of winning, we popped the Heat of Battle. Oh, that was the one! These next trophies all have to do with that group of at least 7 people online, like we mentioned before. To get these trophies, we need to have groups of specific characters without repeating the same character. In order to get these next couple trophies, we ended up looking on PSN profiles and found a group of gamers who were working on getting this exact platinum. They had set up a session to earn these trophies, and we were lucky enough to get into the group and knock them out. The first fight here actually earned us 3 of the 5 trophies with the big group. We all needed to be Goku, but just different versions of him. So Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and so on, just as long as there were no repeats. Not only do you have to be the different characters, but you also have to win the fight. After we worked out the boosting method and which team was which, we chose different Gokus and popped Hey There, It's Me Goku, as well as Gathering of the Z Fighters for being different Z Fighters, and Gathering of the Saiyans for all being different Saiyans. Let's go! Yes! And we got Goku. Oh no, that's the Saiyans. Yes! Hey there, it's me, Goku. That's 3 of them in one go. The next one is the same as the one above, except it needs to be all different characters from Frieza's army. And again, you need to win. Similar to what we did before, we just changed the teams as needed, and all chose different characters from Frieza's army. After the round was over, we popped Gathering of Frieza's army. And the last of the online trophies is similar to the ones before, but this time we needed an Android party. We could use any of the androids from Android 16 to Android 20, or any of the different versions of Cell as well. After choosing the androids and winning, we popped the Android party. Let's freaking go! Yes! The next trophies here are all pretty easy to unlock and don't take too much effort at all. The first one we're going to talk about here is your partner rank. As you go through the missions, you're able to make yourself a team of 4 that would fit into the arc of that timeline until you unlock the ability to have a fully customized team, and I think that's after you beat all the missions. As you fight through these missions, you as well as the members of your party earn XP along the way. Your partner can hit a max level of 10, and once the first one does, you're going to pop Most Impressive. Oh! The next trophy can only be obtained after every character is unlocked. After unlocking all 68 characters, you just have to play as every one of them. We ended up doing this trophy with Segway as we were doing our 100 battles online, just switching after every single fight, making sure we used each one once. Once we played as every character, we popped Character Master. Yes, let's go. As you complete missions or even look in the premium shop, you're going to notice that you can get different cards and items. All these cards have different rarities and they are indicated with the little Dragon Balls at the bottom of the card, with the rarest being 7 Dragon Balls. Once you obtain a rarity level 7 card, you're going to pop Found a Treasure. Let's go! We got a trophy! The next one is for buying things. There are 2 different currencies in the game, one being Dragon Points or DP and the other being Premium Points or PP. You will get DP from every mission that you play, and there are cards that help boost the amount of DP you earn from each mission. After spending 1 million DP, you're gonna pop Rich Collector. Aha! There we go. And just like the last trophy, this one is for spending those premium points or PP. This is earned specifically from doing the special quests throughout each mission. Every mission will have you obviously beat the enemies, but there will be some special quests that you can do to boost your score, such as using specific characters, beating enemies in specific amounts of time, or things like that. If you complete any of these, you'll be asked to donate energy at the end of the mission by mashing the circle button. After doing that, you're going to be awarded based on the amount of energy that you donated. After earning and spending 100,000 PP, you're gonna pop Premium Collector. Oh, let's go! We got a trophy. These next trophies are the ones that I would consider hard to get. Either they don't come easily on the first try and are sometimes just luck dependent on how the computer reacts during each fight. The first one here is going to be for clearing a level 5 mission without retrying. To make sure that we did this right, we just made a team of CPUs that didn't have a revive on them. We chose to do mission 48 where you fight the big metal cooler, and all we had to do was defeat him without using a single revive. After doing that, we popped the Battle Elite trophy. Let's go! The next one here has to do with clearing a level 5 mission as well, but this time without having any cards or items equipped. This was one that we found a little difficult, but definitely not impossible. What we did here was chose Yamcha as our main character and 3 other characters that got 2 revives each, giving us a total revive count of 8. We then chose mission 58 where you're fighting in the World Martial Art Tournament arena and just have to survive for 10 minutes. The strategy we chose here was to just hang out in the middle, hold block, and dodge around the arena in a circle or square pattern. We would blast some of the stronger enemies out of the arena when they spawn to reduce the chaos. After surviving 5 minutes with no equipment or items though, we popped Bardock, the father of Goku. I'm not even mad about it. Let's freaking go. These next trophies all have to do with using your ultimate move to defeat certain enemies. The reason these are under the hard category is because in order to use your ultimate move, you need to buy a specific item called the Ultimate Jewel from the premium shop and have it equipped. Then you need to fill up your power meter at the top all the way full during a mission to use it. You then need to mash the circle button and build up energy to attack and finally use your ultimate move. Now this wouldn't be a problem if you could just do it and that was that. But while you're charging up the ultimate move, which only about 12 characters out of the whole lineup have an ultimate move, you get attacked randomly by whatever enemy you are facing. There are 3 specific enemies you need to defeat this way to earn trophies. They are the end fights of every arc where the character is fully powered up and again can be difficult and frustrating. The first one here is for using your ultimate on full power Frieza, and when you successfully do that, you're gonna go ahead and pop I don't want to see you anymore. I don't remember this happening. Let's go!
Dude, these ones pop so fast.
Next one here is for using your ultimate on Cell. The thing about this fight too is that you need to make sure that you are in the last phase of the fight, meaning you beat all the Cell Juniors and then you defeat Cell initially. You will then get a cutscene of him telling you that this is interesting and shoot a giant Kamehameha towards you, and that's how you know that you're on the final phase. From there you go ahead and attempt and unleash your ultimate, and getting that off will earn you Just Disappear Cell. And finally, the last required ultimate move will need to be used on Kid Buu. Now this fight just starts with him at full power, so no need to go through any phases of fighting him. This one can be really tough though, because I would be on the other side of the map, pop the ultimate, start powering it up, and then Kid Buu would just appear out of nowhere and start wailing on me. And there's nothing you can do about it while you're charging. Oh, and those partners that you bring into the fight? Yeah, big help they were. You can't rely on them to come and help in a pinch. And that's the worst part. And this is why these ones are hard and random. After many trials though, we were able to pull off the ultimate move here and blast Kid Buu away, earning us return as a good guy next time.
Let's go.
And the last section of missing trophies all have to do with the grind. Some of these will be easier to get than the others, but still take more time than the other ones on this list. The first one here all has to do with some of the things we were just talking about, and that's finishing a mission with your ultimate move. I haven't mentioned before, but when you finish a mission with the ultimate move, you get a Z rank on the mission, which is the highest grade that you can receive. If you followed everything up to this point, you will have received 4 Z ranks so far, meaning you just need to do this 6 more times. There's a couple catches though. First is, like I said, you need the item from the premium shop to even use the ultimate move, and you can only buy 3 of these from the shop per week, and they break instantly after successfully using your ultimate. When we say 3 per week, we also mean real time weeks, not game time. So if you have not been buying them weekly or just when you can, then you can only get 3 done per week, meaning this trophy could take 2 to 3 weeks to finish depending on circumstances. For the trophy though, I'd recommend doing the missions where you fight the big boss enemies like Grade 8 Vegeta or Metal Cooler, the ones like that, because they are pretty easy and the enemies have trouble attacking you. After you finish up that 10th mission though, with an ultimate move, you're gonna pop Determined to be Stronger.
Let's go, yes!
Next one here can be a little tedious as well to get. For this trophy, we are going to focus on unlocking all of the characters. Now, most of these characters you will get from just completing story missions and progressing the different arcs. Some of these characters, though, are not that easy to unlock. Some of them require you to beat specific missions with specific ranks. Now, none of the ranks to unlock characters are above an S rank, but some of the missions can be pretty difficult to get that S rank on initially. Getting better ranks ties back to knowing some of the special objectives that earn you tons of extra bonus points. You may have to play a mission 3 or 4 times just to get that higher rank and unlock a specific character. There's a pretty decent guide on PSN Profiles that tells you what to do for each character and how to unlock them, because we couldn't figure out a few. But after unlocking all the characters, you're gonna pop Gathering of the Super Fighters.
Let's go!
The next one ties back to those partner ranks we mentioned earlier. Like we said before, the max rank for each partner is 10. You can increase the amount of XP a partner receives with different cards and equipment, and every character can be a partner, meaning you have to have all 68 characters be partners and max them out to level 10. Quick side note here, also making a character a partner more than the one slot doesn't gain them extra XP, so if you go into a fight with 3 Yamchas as partners, you're only going to get XP for one of them. After grinding it out and getting every partner to level 10 though, you pop super powered warriors. Yes! The next trophy here is for clearing missions. There are a total of 60 missions in the entirety of the game, and to get this trophy you need to clear 100 missions. With the first couple of trophies we mentioned that need to be unlocked in the grind area, this one shouldn't be too hard to get, as you will need to continuously complete missions to earn that XP. But after clearing that 100th mission, you're gonna pop time to start getting serious. The next 2 trophies all come from leveling up your character. You can equip the Training Vest level 3 card to help speed this one along and gain extra XP from every mission. These don't take too long, but we were done with a lot of the grind when we did end up knocking these one out. The first one is for reaching rank 99, and that's gonna pop Now It's Real. Oh, let's go! And the next one is for attaining 150 million XP. Now again, that seems like a lot, and that is because it is. But again, as you are knocking out all the above trophies, you should get this one as well. It equates to rank 430 or 450 or something along those lines, and once you hit that much XP, you pop the legendary Super Saiyan. Let's go! The next one is the big reason that this game is estimated to take 60 hours. I even think that it takes longer because of load times and time spent outside of missions. The next trophy is for accumulating time inside of the missions. This is specifically time that you are fighting, and there is a timer running in the top of the screen. This doesn't account for load times or cutscenes, but we need to get 50 hours of mission time. We found a mission where we fight Frieza, I think mission 16. It takes 3 minutes until Frieza, air quote, kills you. I had a lot of cards and strong characters equipped, so we started the mission, set the controller down, and did some other things. You can also track this in the player log before you start a mission on the right side of the screen, so you never have to guess how much time you have left in these missions. This again was not a hard one to pop, just tedious. But after 50 hours of mission time, we popped Real Warriors Don't Sleep. Let's go! Yes! We got the trophy! The next one is for collecting all of the items in the game. There are 50 items in total. Some of these are given as mission rewards and others are bought in the premium shop. Completing missions will unlock all of these, and all you have to do is obtain one of every item. Side note here, just because the item is showing in your item log doesn't mean that you have it. You physically have to go into the premium shop and make sure you buy it. My suggestion is that if it says 0 of 0, just buy one. And after getting one of every item, you pop item complete. Let's go! The last trophy we are going to talk about here has to do with collecting all of the cards. Again, these can both be earned through missions and others bought from the premium store. This is the most tedious of all the trophies to unlock. You can look at your card log right above the item log on the right hand side before a mission and see which cards you have unlocked. The reason this is the most tedious trophy is because there is the thing called the weekly premium shop. This shop resets every week, and there are something like 18 cards or so that cycle through these weekly shop changes. So if you miss buying one of these cards, you then have to wait another 4 to 5 weeks for that card to come back around into the shop. It is very easy to miss some of these cards as well because the price of them is not cheap. We're talking about the cheapest ones being about 50,000 premium points and the most expensive ones being 250,000 premium points. And like we said, if you don't have enough to buy it before the shop changes out, you have to wait about 5 weeks for it to come back around. After waiting it out and finally getting all of the cards, we popped card complete as well as that platinum trophy over 9,000.
Let's go! Yes! Finally! Yes!
Alright everybody, another platinum dusted off and put on that shelf. This one was definitely an interesting take on a DBZ game and the style of play that was required. I could see where they wanted to go with it, having people play online with each other, doing missions together, and really build a community, and I think that's what made it an interesting game. I didn't mind the gameplay once we actually got into the game, but wasn't a fan of the fact that we had to have specific items for the ultimate moves, and the whole premium point system wasn't easy to understand right away. I also didn't mind the idea of a rotating shop because it increases the longevity of the game, but seeing as though the game is 12 years old now, wouldn't have minded a way to just get these items right away and skip past the waiting. If you guys don't already, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really helps out, and don't forget to let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. I stream live on Twitch, so I'll leave the link to that in the description, but with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and watch the rest of this race and see what game wins next. And there we have it, folks. Seen it. Bright lights, big screen. A fun little party game we used to play back in the day. Excited to get this one started and see where we need to go to get this one done. Thanks everyone for the support. Now get the heck out of here.